In this video, I want to introduce a unique opportunity that's being made available to select Tesla Energy customers. This opportunity gives you the ability to create a new stream of income, make a positive social impact, and potentially get in early on something that has some pretty big long-term potential. So what am I talking about? It's called Tesla Vita Farms, a new coalition of organic farmers of produce, vegetables, grains, and livestock in California. Tesla Vita Farms is just getting started, and it's currently inviting select Tesla Energy customers to act as ambassadors within their local communities. The sole intent of Tesla Vita Farms is to promote sustainably grown, healthier food options, and to leverage the power of the Tesla community in doing so. So why is this important? I mean, can't we just go buy organic, sustainably grown foods from our local market? Well, not in the same way offered by Tesla Vita Farms. Not directly from the source, not with the same diversity of product types, and not at the same price point. Tesla Vita Farms as a coalition has the power to make eating healthier more accessible and frankly more appealing for a lot of people. With the right community level ambassadors, this could turn into something really big. To understand why eating organic foods matters now more than ever, all you have to do is look at how our conventional food is being produced. Our grains, our produce, and our vegetables are all being doused with increasing amounts of harmful chemicals. Chemicals that have been linked to diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and various types of cancer. Basically, these chemicals are being sprayed to allow our plants to grow without being impacted by pests and weeds. But when the pests and weeds mutate and become strong enough to survive, our farmers end up having to spray more, with more lethal concoctions. Then, when our farmers' crops start to die from these newfangled concoctions, our farmers are left with nothing to do but purchase genetically modified seeds that will make next year's harvest more resilient. And from there, the cycle just continues. More spraying of toxic chemicals, more pests mutating to survive, more crops being genetically modified to withstand more lethal pesticides, again and again. The harm that comes from this cycle has been well documented. In fact, many believe that current farming practices are a critical piece of the puzzle responsible for skyrocketing cancer rates in people under 50. What I've just described has been talked about and covered in medical journals, news articles, and documentaries for some time. But what's just been discovered as of only a few years ago is that the negative impacts of overspraying and using more and more harmful pesticides goes even one step further. When you take away our plants' need to fight against pests to survive on their own, you're ultimately breeding a weaker plant, a plant that stops producing many of its most powerful bioactive nutrients, the nutrients that we rely on for our own immune systems. Take strawberries, for example. The research journal Nature published a study in 2019 showing that the more we spray to protect strawberries from pests, the less bioactives that they produce. As a specific example, the study showed that strawberries that were protected from pests using pesticides had 3 times less ellagic acid than strawberries that were not protected. Ellagic acid is one of the most powerful bioactives. It helps to cut off blood supply to cancer cells. It stimulates stem cell growth to regrow organs. It has a lot of huge benefits. So to be growing our strawberries in such a way that we're causing them to have a diminishing amount of this type of nutrient, it's very concerning. So all of this gives you a sense as to why the Tesla Vita mission is so important. The objective here is to help people live healthier by eating better. Tesla Vita Farms has the potential to make a really big social impact by giving people direct access to organic foods, and to do so in a fun way through a system that allows customers to sample different types of food variations from boutique growers, much the same way they would sample wines. Now, if you're invited to become a Tesla Vita Farms brand ambassador, you get to be part of all of this. You get set up with your own partner farm, you get your own e-commerce website, your own Amazon store, and anytime a customer purchases from your website or through the Tesla Vita directory or through any of the other ambassador websites, you'll get paid. And anytime you sell any of the other Tesla Vita offerings through your own channel, you'll get paid as well. If you'd like to be included in the interest list for Tesla Vita Farms, please check out the link below.